people. Yes, it's Monday. We've just finished the weekend. How you doing? So a couple of the weekend sales for you to show you. Yep, not as busy as we was hoping, but don't forget, guys, this is the third week into people's payday. So the chances are they've spent their budget for the month. So, yep, we're looking for payday in the next 7 to 10 days. So, as you'll know, progressively, the sales will be going up. Still, we've got a couple of bill payers here, so we can't complain, right? So, let's start off with this beautiful shirt here. It's the Island. There you go, the Ireland Rugby 2023. Beautiful. I only paid £1 for it in Harrow charity shop. They've got a clothing range in there. It's the one that's got all the furniture, etc., etc. So all the antique, all the retro, etc. And they've got a clothing rail which is specifically just labelled up as in t-shirts £1, suits £3. That's the blazer and the trousers, guys. So, as in quality-wise, as in brands, it's not quite there because I think what they do, they kind of like take all the high-end quality, because it's like a warehouse, and then they'll put that on either eBay. Not sure if charity shops are on Vinted yet, but I know for a fact they put it on eBay and also into their other branches. So anyway, let's say £1 paid, and that's going to return me a grand total of £19. I'll bring up the comps on screen. Thank you very much. Here I have an item I picked up at Denim Car Boot. Only cost me £1, guys. Only cost me £1. I think I've sold that for about £10. It's basically one of those Wi-Fi adapter plugs. You know, does what it does on the tin. What more can you want, right? Two more sales going out. You saw me pick this one up, £2. It's the Mulholland and Bailey. It's the dog. It's the vintage sit-on toy. As you can see, they're fantastic condition for its age, right? Really is. It can be a nightmare to post because these do not actually come out. So, anyway, it is what it is. What did I pay for it? £2? Sold it for 40. What more can you want, guys? You know, that's a £37 profit. Lovely. And I know you saw me pick these up on the field. Yes, the Demonia, or Demon. Yeah. They are. There's the boots. £7 paid on the field, guys. Told you already. They're in immaculate condition. They brushed up well, didn't they, huh? Anyway, I sold those for a grand total of around £55. Get in. Right, that'll do for now. If I get any more sales, I'll let you know and add them to the weekend sales. Catch you later, guys. Have a great day. Hey, guys. As you're aware, I already packed a few items. Just about to leave and go and get them posted through Every, Royal Mail, DPD, etc., etc. A few more items went through the roof. So yeah, let me tell you what I sold, and am I glad? Wow. One of these items actually saved me. Vinted sale to eBay has saved the weekend, guys, believe it or not. Absolute madness. Right, let's bring that camera in a little bit more. There you go. Hey. Right, so let's start off with this one here. You saw me pick it out on the field. Paid £1 for it. Just flipped that on Vinted for $9.99. Called it a tenner. £1 to 10. Nice bill payer. Right, so let's have a look. The second of the Sunspell has gone out now. Remember the brand, guys. They're a very strong brand. Sunspell. I was hoping to get a lot more. However, when I was doing the photographs, I did notice a tiny, which I've mentioned, tiny bleach mark, which is quite annoying on one of the arms. So anyway, that's been mentioned, hardly visible. You know, it's on the underside. What did I get for that in the end? I got a grand total of Sunspell, £4 into 23. Take it. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Here I have a, there you go, you can see that. See there? My machine. So I picked this up on the car boot before I was doing videos for £10. It's a Magimix and it's the Inicia, in something like that. Bear with me. More to the point, what did I pay for it? Well, at the end of the day, the Nespresso Magimix Inicia, I paid £10 out on the field. Yes, and that's just gone out for £45. Get in. Very bizarre. I mean, whether yesterday actually brought this sale on? I don't know, because as you're aware, the last Saturday, Sunday has just been torrential rain all over UK, right? 99% of all of the car boot sales have been cancelled. Naturally, you know, you don't want cars and vans stuck in the mud, right? That's going to be a nightmare for the farmers in their land. So yeah, let's face it, it's easier to cancel. Anyway, there I am blabbering on, right, guys? So I've had this listed now, this item here, for 7, 8, maybe a little bit longer months, 9 months, can't remember. I do remember though that I did pick it up at the charity shop in Rickmansworth, and I only paid £10 for it. Yes, guys, £10 for a jacket. But what sold it to me all them months ago is that one there. See that? Yep, as you know, guys, it's a Timberland. The condition on this is like new without tags. Yeah. Oh, you can see where the original tag was, yeah? It's basically a 3-in-1 jacket. Yeah, it's a 3-in-1 huge jacket. Absolutely gorgeous, it really is. I mean, I would have probably kept it myself, but hey ho. That's the problem with us resellers, you know, you see things out, they think, oh, I like that. Maybe I'll keep that, but no. Anyway, I had it listed on both platforms now for, I can't remember now. What did I have it initially? Yeah, because I've just taken an offer on it. For initially for $74.99 or thereabouts, because like I say, it's in beautiful condition. And I just sold it now on Vinted for £63. Yes, beautiful. Now this is the beauty. This is my creme de la creme. Yes, this item here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Yes, guys, you heard me mention the other day. There you go. It's the Gargia Milano. Bean to a cup. You heard me mention the other day that I picked this up for £35 before shipping. So it works about £40, 40 and a little bit. I can't remember exactly. So £40 for this bean to cup. Bean to cup coffee machine. This is going to be a tongue twister, right? Literally 2 days. It sold in 2 days. Because this morning I had an offer come through literally just a couple of minutes ago. You won't believe how much I flipped this for. I listed it for 220 or thereabouts. Don't forget, I've only paid £35 for this, yeah? Because the customer's going to pay postage on this. I've just flipped it for £173. Yes, guys. Hey, that has completely saved the weekend, believe it or not. Because prior to that sale, my sales were not very good, to be fair. Yeah, as I mentioned in the earlier video. So now I have a grand total of £71 that was spent. But that's just brought a nice, healthy return for another great weekend, guys. A 443. Yes! Get in! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Sourcing them products, finding them at the right price and flipping them. Damn! That was needed, guys. That was needed. So 2 weekends ago, it was nearly £600. Last week, I sold 500. This week, 450 circa. Got lucky, guys. Got lucky. Right products for the right customers, right time, right place. You know what it's like, huh? Well, guys, let me get these posted. I thank you so much for your time, your patience. Again, you'll see all the comps up on the screen from what I bought, what I sold, any links, etc., etc. So, yeah, really appreciate your journey, guys. For those guys that have left messages before, thanks very much. It's really nice interacting with you guys. So hopefully I'll meet you out in the streets, out on the fields, wherever the journey takes us, right? So yeah, stay safe, look after those around you, guys. That's the most important, right? Catch you later.